Good morning, I'm Gary, the tartan groundhopper. Welcome to Glasgow. It's 6:45 AM on Saturday, the 5th of April. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm a wee bit tired, but hey, this is the dedication that we have when we're ground hopping. So heading to Central Station now. The supplies have been bought from Greg's, but as usual, I'm super early. The train's not till 7:35, so just got to wait. Just coming into Preston now, but we're running 20 minutes late, I think. So, gonna need to hightail up to the bus. So welcome to Preston, which is where I'm spending today. Obviously I'm here to see Preston North End, but it's 10:25 in the morning. I'm gonna spend some time having a look at what Preston has to offer in the surrounding area. So I already know what I've got planned, but I'll leave that as a little surprise for you. So see you soon. Very good, these tickets. You get them when you get your train ticket. Let you on the bus all day. On the bus. So, I managed to get the bus out to a corner of Preston here, the western corner. My goodness, my face always that colour. Anyway, so I'm here obviously to see Preston North End play Stoke City, but the game's not till 3 PM, so as you know, I always try to have a look around the town to see what you can do as a day out for a new person visiting the town. What could you do before the game or after the game, and if you're just coming here for the day. So that's what I'm off to do. So we'll see what that is in a wee minute. I'll tell you all about that in a minute, but let's go over Preston as a town first of all. Its population is approximately 150,000. Its main industry back in the day when it was forming as a town and subsequently became a city was textiles, the same as a lot of towns in the north when they had mills and things like that, cotton, very much the same as in Scotland. Obviously that industry has since died away, and the same as most other towns and cities, they diversify into 100 different things now, so there's no real one main industry. Although one thing I did learn about Preston was it has a very big marina. I would never have thought that looking at the size of the river Ribble, but every day's a school day, so I didn't know that because it's not near the train station and it's not immediately obvious. So, some facts about Preston. First city outside London to be lit by gas back in the day, before electricity was a thing. They had to provide all the lighting by gas, and Preston was the first place outside London to get that. They have a church in Preston, I think it's called St Walburg's Church, which has the tallest spire in England. Now this is churches that are not cathedrals, I hasten to add. The spire is 309 feet tall. I've still to see the Harris Museum, which I believe might be closed just now, which is why I didn't go there, because I was told it was closed. And the last place is the place I'm going to, so I'll introduce you to that when I arrive. I'm just having a little break. I've arrived at my location and I'm having a little break. I'm having some coffee and cake whilst I wait for a mode of transport I'm going to give you a clue for. So this is the Ribble Railway Museum. I'm just sitting having my, it's not really lunch, it's more a brunch. It's only 11:15, and I'm saving my lunch space for a butter pie later on, as I've been advised. So yes, excuse me while I get tucked into this. Yes, so welcome to the Ribble Steam Railway Museum, and I'm just looking around at some of these old trains. Hold on, I'll show you them. Oh yeah, they have a fantastic display of trains. Anybody that's been to the Transport Museum in Glasgow will know they've also got a good selection of trains, but nothing like this. I can already hear some of the kids shouting, that's Thomas or Gordon or someone. Yeah, it does look like them a little bit. Huh. Well, it obviously doesn't need washed very much. This is why I came here, because pretty much I'm going to get a ride in a steam train, proper steam train. How cool is that? So, if anybody tells you there's nothing to do in Preston pre-match, I'm going to prove you wrong. Come down here, get a little steam train before the game. Couldn't beat it. Thoroughly enjoyable, a wee steam train ride alongside the River Ribble. Now I suppose back in the day you could have called this the River Ribble Railway. Now try saying that after a couple of pints. Good God. So I'm now going to leave here and head to Deepdale Stadium, and we shall catch the game. It's a 15-minute walk to the bus stop, so it's going to take me about 40 minutes, but what a great wee train. Absolutely fabulous. Right, we're leaving the Railway Museum behind. We're on a tight time scale now. We've got to get back into Preston, which is another 15-minute walk back. This is a difficult place to get to on foot, well, by public transport, because the bus drops you off and you've still got a 15-minute walk after that. So if you've got the kiddies or anything like that, driving's probably the best idea. But yeah, a great place if you've got the kids. Even if you've not, it's quite interesting. Going a little steam train ride, I've got to say I really enjoyed that. So I'll catch up with you when I'm back in town. Well, after a 20-minute, maybe 30-minute bus journey from the Ribble Steam Railway, this is taking me to Deepdale, home of Preston North End. So Preston North End's nickname is the Lily-Whites because of their strip is white with blue shorts. That makes perfect sense. The capacity of the stadium, which was modified late 90s, early 2000, is 23,404. So quite a hefty stadium, just slightly bigger than Aberdeen's Pittodrie. So the history of Preston, just switch here, change. The history of Preston is as a club. It was founded in 1863 as a cricket club, believe it or not, first. So they played cricket and thought to themselves, well, we want a sport that we can play in the winter. So they thought, well, let's try rugby. So they tried rugby, didn't really work out. So in 1880 they formed Preston North End Football Club. And as they say, the rest is history. Delve a little bit into that history. They were one of the first teams to go professional in England, and well before the game in Scotland. So what they did was they persuaded a pile of Scottish players to come down in 1880 and play for them, or 1888 and play for them. These guys were called the Scotch Professors, and with their help they went through the 1888-1889 season completely unbeaten, winning the inaugural championship and the FA Cup. And this is where the name the Invincibles comes from. Went on to win the league in 1889-90 as well, and the last major honour was 1938 when they won the FA Cup. Now there's three former players I'm going to speak about here because they cherish them so much they've named three of their stands after them. First is Bill Shankly, that famous Liverpool manager. He played here for the majority of his career, 16 years, 1933 to 1949, 297 appearances. Second one, Alan Kelly Sr., 1958 to 1973, 15 years service, 447 appearances. And finally, probably the most famous of all, Tom Finney, 1940 to 1960, 20 years service, 433 league appearances. Now, there's a statue over there you'll see that's called the Splash, which is Tom during a game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in 1956. That's kind of showing him playing in a waterlogged pitch. That's what it's supposed to represent, and we'll maybe go into that a wee bit later. It's a very special day because today is April the 5th. It's actually Tom Finney. It would have been Tom Finney's birthday. Okay, that was nice drink in the Gentry bar. Pre-match, it's 2:15 now. I think it's time to go into the stadium and have a wee look and try these famous butter pies. And why is there two people dressed as bananas walking into the game? I have no idea, but hey, it's a nice day. There's two people dressed as bananas going into the stadium. That's perfectly normal. Okay, I'll see you in there. Something we can only dream of in Scotland. Pints inside the stadium, eh? Who would have thought it? But no, we're not allowed in Scotland, we're too mental. So just through the turnstiles, never got it there, but let's see if we can get to the park. Have a look at what we're going to see. Ah, nice. Nice. So, I couldn't get a better seat if I'd asked for it. Right in the centre. My God, what a seat. What a day. What a stadium. I'm loving this already. And anyway, you told me to get a butter pie. So here we go, butter pie. I'm going to give it a taste, my first ever butter pie. That's good actually, that's really good. Definitely healthier than a steak pie, that's for sure. Potato, onion, yep, I'm tasting that. Yeah, okay, guys, that's a winner. We should have butter pies everywhere. Why have we not got butter pies everywhere? Let's look into it. So let's go over the managers that they've had that you would recognise. So the first I see in the list is Scott Simon, who was manager in 1953 and 1954. He obviously went on to manage Rangers and was very successful. Now, the following names I'm just going to rhyme off because they're like a who's who of managers. The managers that I want to mention are, first of all, Alan Ball from 1970 to 73, Bobby Charlton from 1973 to 75, Nobby Stiles from 77 to 81, Tommy Docherty, what a character, 1981, then David Moyes, probably the one that took them closest to get to the Premiership, 1998 to 2002 before he moved to Everton. Then Craig Brown, 2002 to 2004, Billy Davis, 2004 to 2006. You'll notice these are all Scottish managers, that's what I tend to concentrate on. Alan Irvine, 2007 to 2009, and Alex Neil, 2017 to 2021. Now the current manager, Paul Heckingbottom, obviously used to be manager of Hibs, so there's even a vested interest there. It's probably why he's got Ryan Porteous on loan. Says Tom there. Sorry, Tom. But yeah, I can understand why he respects his quality. Getting him on loan from Watford. So I think that's me covered all the managers with Scottish links. So hopefully we'll have a good game. It's 14th versus 18th. The form is fairly equal, so we don't know where this could go. Okay, let's do it. I'm liking the music. Guys, kick off, right? There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. No, the chances are getting the age to miss it. Yeah. Pass it out, go on! One way, son, run! You get 2 on 1! Oh, you went a difficult way! You went a difficult way, mate. Oh, dear. He's going home with that. wide! Oh, you played the wrong The gap's there. It's half time. 1-0 to Preston, nothing. So it's half time, it's 1-0 to Preston. Kind of scrambled goal, but there's been very, very few chances. Quite a technical game actually, as they try and feel each other out. Stoke could have had one halfway through the first half. Felt it was stretching for it, so he probably just couldn't get a good connection. So yeah, good atmosphere with the Stoke fans too. They're creating quite a bit of noise, and we'll see what the second half brings. By the way, butter pies are the future, definitely. Oh dear. Push him back, push him back. Hell. This sort of thing. Kendall, I went to see Kendall Town 3 weeks ago and they told me the story about Tom Finney. So a penalty? She giving it? I didn't get it either. You don't have VAR, do you, in this division? No. Wee bit more inventive, come on. Come on, somebody shoot. Courage, guys, come on. Won't touch him. Forward, guys, forward. Leaving yourself exposed to the break. Come on. Preston North End 1, Stoke City 1. I think even honours even was a fair result. I don't think any side deserved the 3 points. So Stoke fans very vocal, very loud. Got to say they were excellent throughout the match. Very loud. And my impressions of the stadium were really, really fantastic. I really enjoyed this game. Facilities are excellent. So, yeah, thumbs up, 10 out of 10 for this place. I think Stoke fans are quite happy with that result, to be fair. Goodbye to Deepdale Stadium. Thank you Preston North End for being great hosts. Really enjoyed the game. So wish you luck for the rest of the season, and hopefully next season you might be able to make it up into the Premiership. I think you deserve to be there with these sort of facilities. Well, it's 7 o'clock and we're starting the journey back home. Preston Station. Here we go. There's the time up there. Should be 7 o'clock. I bloody hope. Well, here we are back in Glasgow Central. God knows, 15 hours after we left. It's been a marathon. I'm tired, as you can see in my eyes. But had a great day. Hopefully the video all comes together and you enjoy it as much as I did. Good night all. See you in the terraces.